Yo, what's good, world? It's your man Jeremiah reporting live. Just got done watching Fight Island 8. Great card. On the official money picks, we went ahead. We went 4-1. Far as I call it, that was a great night for the business. You know what I mean? Each of us have our business. Hey, we handle business. You know what I mean? 80% win rate. Hey, we cashed in. We cashed tickets. The only loss we had was on Nam. Went to the judges. It was that close. Razor close. Hey, 4-1 nonetheless on our money picks. Salute to all the ones that cashed for us. But like all greats do, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Take it in for 1 second, move on to the next. We about to break down UFC 257. And I just want to thank all y'all for coming in, tuning in with me. You know it's all love. You know what we about to do. We about to get money. That's what we all about. Let's get to it. UFC 257, y'all. All right. First fight of the night. Amir Albazi and Zulgas Zumagulov. Studied the tape on these two guys. These two are competing at 125. We got Albazi here, 27 years of age, 5'5". Looking across the cage here at Zumagulov, 32 years of age, 5'4". I studied the tape on both these guys. Wasn't overly impressed with neither one of these guys, you know what I mean? The bookies got it here. Albazi coming in here at plus 100. Zumagulov coming in here at a minus 125. From what I saw on tape, I got to think that Albazi is the slight better of the two. I do agree on the price range, but I just think it's flipped. I think Albazi's the slightly better fighter. I broke it. I went ahead and studied deeper in on these guys. Albazi been fighting since 2009 on his Tapology fighter page. Looks like professionally since 2009. This guy's only 27 years of age. If I had to pick one of these guys, I wouldn't put money on either one of these guys, I don't think, at any given time. But to pick one between the two, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take Albazi here between the two. I think that he's going to come out, go to the judges, win this one split decision, maybe a unanimous decision, something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next one. Fight number 2. Albazi for the first fight of the night. All right, y'all. Nick Lentz against Movsar Evloev. Movsar, he's coming in here last second replacement for Mike Grundy. These two going to be fighting here at 145. Movsar, this guy's undefeated. I mean, you know, you never can really go against an undefeated guy too much. Got Nick Lentz. This guy, he's been in the UFC for a minute since the 2014 range. This guy's kind of well-rounded, but he's a little older here at 36, you know. I checked the money line here real quick just for the sake of it, out of respect. We got Movsar coming here at a minus 485. Ooh, man. You know, I mean, it's a steep price. I wouldn't bet on neither one of these guys. I would just sit back and take in this fight here. But if I'm going to go ahead and pick one, I mean, you got to take Movsar here. He's undefeated for a reason. He took the fight for a reason here at last second. I'll go ahead. I'll pick Movsar. Not an official pick either. But Movsar here also to get the win. Moving on to the third fight of the night. All right. Andrew Sanchez against Mahmoud Muradov. Sanchez is 32, 6'1", been in the UFC since 2016. This guy, he shows up against the people's blitzes. He'll sit there and just let you just throw a whole bunch of shots in this. He shells up. He got good shell defense. He can absorb the shots, and that doesn't really seem to drain him too much. You got a good question mark kick here. Sanchez is a brawler type deal. Likes to hang in the pocket, stay in the pocket. I did see on tape his energy could fall off late in the third round. You look across the cage here at Mahmoud Muradov, 30 years of age, 6'2". The guy got a good physique here. He's 2-0 in the UFC, been pro since 2012.
Got a nice little karate bounce in the style, in and out the pocket, touch you, but you can't touch him type deal. Uses his jab a lot. He got some athletic type crane kicks, He can be hit at times. He looks when he's pressing forward for the kill, though, which I do like. He has high energy deep into the third round. If this guy hits you with a good shot, you're going to go to sleep. The bookies got it here at a almost pick 'em. Mahmoud is at a -140 range. Sanchez coming back at +110. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take Muradov here. I'm feeling good about it, but once again, wouldn't be making this official pick or nothing. Just sit back and take in these two fighters. I think Sanchez has a chance if he can sit there and weather the storm. Maybe he can surprise Muradov. Maybe take him into deep waters. But like I said, Muradov seems to have a good gas tank left in the third. But if I'm picking one here, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take Muradov here. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Khalil Roundtree against Marcin Parchinio. This one's going to be here at 205, I believe. Yes, sir. Khalil Roundtree, we know him from The Ultimate Fighter. 30 years of age, 6'1". This guy got power, naturally built for power. UFC since 2016. Khalil, he's not the greatest, but he's not the worst neither. He can be taken down. He can be pounded out on the ground. You look across the cage here at Marcin Parchinio, 32 years of age, 6'3", been in the UFC since 2018. This guy got power potential, but it's very small potential in his power. He got the most smallest of potential in his striking power. This guy's 0-3 in the UFC. They've all been first round finishes. He's been finished very quickly here every single time. This guy has a very weak chin. To me, he's not a UFC caliber fighter, but they got these two matched up. Khalil Roundtree's coming in at the -345 range. Marcin's bouncing back at the +260. I'm definitely taking Khalil Roundtree here to get the win. I feel the UFC wants them to go ahead and get a win here to get things back rolling good for them. 345 is not a great number, but it's worth taking a stab at, you know what I mean? So far, there's not been many official picks. So, for the love of it all, we had to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take Khalil Roundtree. We had to find value here. -345, it ain't bad at all. You're getting a little under 30% return off investment. But remember, all great rich people, they'll take 10% off of investment. They feel it's 80% success rate. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to take Khalil Roundtree to get the win. It should be relatively easily, but we're going to take Khalil here, though. First official pick of the night, Khalil Roundtree. Moving on to the next one. It's really just a fade against Parchinio. All right, y'all. Sarah McMahon, Juliana Pena. These ladies going to be fighting here at 135. I broke down the tape on these two. Sarah McMahon, 40 years of age. We all know her. Olympic wrestler. Brawler. She got a bouncy little karate in her stance, in and out, but she's a shorter type gal most of the times. When she does manage to use her wrestling and get things on the ground, that's when she starts to utilize her crucifix on the side guard. She's never going to back out the pocket. She's going to stay in the pocket at all times on the feet. The one bad thing for Sarah McMahon, when she does manage to get everything to the ground, she can be countered sub. You know what I mean? She can find herself get caught in triangles, different submissions. She can be subbed out and be finished. You look across the cage here at Juliana Pena, 31 years of age, 5'6". She's been pro since 2009. I would say that she's mostly a boxer as far as her striking goes. When she does get on her back, she does have offensive BJJ ability. She can be taken down, though. She drops bows when she gets on top, especially when she gets to the side guard. She has a high pace with her ground and pound. When she gets things down, she likes to try to get the finish. I mean, if the judges are going to judge this fight off of appearances at the end of the fight, it could be bad here on our girl Juliana. Her face can't get swallowed kind of easily, but I don't see it really happening here against Sarah McMahon. I think Sarah McMahon sticks to her bread and butter, tries to come in with world-class wrestling. I think Juliana manages to stuff it, or she finds a counter sub, catches Sarah McMahon in like a guillotine, something like that, leg triangle, gets the finish here. But yeah, nonetheless, the money line is almost at a pick 'em. I'm gonna roll ahead. I see the brilliance in taking Juliana Pena here. I see the value. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make that official pick. Juliana Pena here, second official pick of the night. Juliana, I think the UFC want to get her a win. I think they want to get Sarah McMahon back in the ring also. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it goes to the judges. But I think Juliana comes out here with the win. I like the value. Yeah, Juliana with the official pick. All right. Moving on to the next one. Oh, this one's a good one. Brad Tavares against my boy Antonio Carlos Jr., Shoeface. That's my boy just because I think that nickname is hilarious and it's catchy for some reason. We got our boy Brad Tavares here. These two going to be fighting at 185. Brad Tavares, 17-6, 31 years of age, 6'1". What I saw on tape, man, this guy lost to Shabazian, and Shabazian had a big hype train coming behind him, but we all saw the real Shabazian, I feel, in a way, when he went against Derek Brunson. But, I mean, Brad Tavares he lost to Shabazian. Wasn't impressed with that. We haven't seen Tavares come through with a win in the UFC since the UFC on Fox days. And once again, it's been a minute since the UFC's been on Fox. The one thing I found impressive about Tavares, though, in his fight against Adesanya, he was a -115. He managed to go the distance with Adesanya. This guy got a decent physique. You know, he's a boxer-type, brawler-type deal. He can be explosive in scrambles on the ground. He can find himself on top in a scramble based off power and explosiveness. This guy's he's not very accurate when it comes to his boxing, I feel. He misses a lot of shots, and he's not going to go for many takedowns here. But I do give him credit. He does have a good gas tank, I feel. We look across the cage here at Antonio Carlos Jr., Shoeface, 10-4, 30 years of age, 6'2". This guy likes to go for singles. He likes to chain wrestle. When he does get to the back, he can easily go and turn into a backpack and make his opponent carry all of his weight. He's very good at laying his hooks on the back. This guy does have KO power, but I wouldn't say that he's a striker at all. He does pump a strong jab, though. His jab can start to probably bloody the nose of Tavares possibly here. Start to wear at Tavares here with the single and get Tavares down to the ground. Possibly land an Americana, Kimura type deal. Tax the arms, tax the choke. I see Antonio Carlos going here and getting the win. Possibly going to the judges or getting a submission here. The one negative on Antonio Carlos Jr., I feel like he possibly could get winded late into the fight, so which might open the window for Tavares here. But I don't see it happening here. We go to the on the money line here. We got it. It's almost at a pick'em range. Tavares is going to be a -130. Antonio Carlos Jr. here at +110. Once again, third official pick of the night. We're going to go ahead and take Antonio Carlos Jr. here. I see the value in taking him here. Wouldn't be shocked or anything if Tavares manages to come in here and get the win, but going to go ahead and take Antonio Carlos Jr. here with an official pick. Moving on to the next one. We got Arman. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. We got our boy Arman against Nasrat. And I can't say neither one of these guys' last name. But yeah, we go into the tape on the two. We got our boy Arman, 15-2, 24 years of age, 5'7". He's 2-1 in the UFC so far. You break down the tape on this guy. This guy he's a fast kickboxer, got fast striking ability. He's got a good physique. Looks like he hits the gym. You know what I mean? When he gets things to the ground, he can keep top position, start to wear down on his opponents. When he's standing up, he does like to attack the body with kicks, punches. He has good footwork. He stays out of range to not get damaged. And when he does come into range, he does throw combos, which I do like. This guy got a good double leg takedown, good head kicks. He likes to keep his opponent occupied with the head kicks. You know, it's almost a unblockable type strike. You know what I mean? Both hands have to go up to block the head kick. He throws them good. And we look across the cage here at Nasrat, 12-3, 25 years of age, 5'10". He's going to be the taller of the two by 3 inches. He can be KO'd early. Doesn't really strike fast. He's more of a counter striker. He's a decent striker. Just needs more time, I feel like, to get that quickness up, get the sharpness up, you know, get the form down more. But, I mean, you look at the money line here on the two. We got Arman at a -300. We never loved that number. We got Nasrat bouncing back at the +210. I mean, I go ahead. I think Arman gets the win here easily. I think it's like a second, third round type finish. I see him knocking Nasrat out. I feel like both these guys are going to come to fight. -300. I see the value in it. Almost 30% return off your investment. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take Arman here as the official pick. Make that our 4th official pick of the night. You know what I mean? Arman, I feel like he goes in and gets the win here. Let's get to the next one. Oh, yeah. This one's going to be a banger right here. First fight of the main card. Marina Rodriguez against Amanda Nunes. Oh, man. These ladies are going to go to war. Marina Rodriguez, 12-1 and 2. Has 2 draws. She's 5'6", 33 years of age, a little up there, but doesn't have very much experience because she started her career late, started taking MMA classes, striking classes as a mom, and then started picking it up. Before you know it, turned into a career. But nonetheless, you turn on the tape on her. She last got defeated by Carla Esparza, was kind of an upset, I feel. But, I mean, besides that, this girl's an aggressive striker. She has very good form on her strikes. Comes in with a blitz at time when she can't land the technical strikes from range. She'll also come in with blitz and knockout ability. Everything she throws is coming with destructive intent. Sorry. But yeah, she comes in with combos. She's looking to destroy everything she makes contact with. Knees and elbows on the ground, standing up against the cage. Anywhere she can squeeze a knee or an elbow in, she's looking for the finish. Decent gas tank, but not a good gas tank. We look across the cage here at Amanda Ribas, 10-1, 27 years of age, 5'3", going to be shorter by 3 inches. She's a power counter striker, was what I would call her. She has good judo tosses, which was surprising for being a small little type stature girl. Got these good judo tosses. She can evade punches with leans in her footwork, slips punches, stays out of range good. She got a good takedown defense, but I don't think you're going to see many takedown attempts here from Marina. She might come in surprises all with a new kind of little style. Might come in surprises with a Muay Thai clinch and try to trip Ribas up. Maybe she comes in with a takedown ability, but nonetheless, Ribas got a good takedown defense. Ribas has a good gas tank. I think Ribas goes ahead and gets the win here. I think she's going to have the better gas tank of the two. They both have good striking here, but I think the gas tank is going to be the difference between these two. And I mean, you look at the money line here. Ribas at a -290. Marina bouncing back here at a +245. I mean, I'm never in love with having to bet against neither one of these girls. But I mean, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take Ribas here. I think Ribas is gonna look to this outclass her with the cardio. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised one bit if Marina sits here and gets the win. But, I mean, I'm not betting against neither one of these girls. I'm a fan of both, but I think Ribas gets the win here. Nonetheless, fight of the night potential here between the two. But we'll take Ribas here. That probably is my fight of the night pick right there. If I made a fight of the night pick, you know what I mean? That's my main event right there, Marina and Amanda Ribas. But all right, let's move on to the next one. Otman Azater against Matt Frivola. We got Otman coming in at 13-0, 30 years of age, 5'8". This guy has knockout power, can knock a motherfucker out quick. Saw in his last fight against Kama Worthy. Kama Worthy's a fighter from where I'm around. He comes from Pittsburgh. Knocked Kama Worthy the hell out. Kama Worthy's a very tough fighter. I mean, this guy, man, he was impressive. I broke down the tape on him. Got these explosive blitzes he'll come out of nowhere with. He's a slugger. He's a brawler. I mean, he hasn't really had a chance to show much to the world, I feel like. He comes in and gets things done quickly. You look across the cage here at Matt Frivola, 8-1-1, 30 years of age, 5'9". This guy is going to come out firing as soon as the referee says fight. He's coming out with everything to try to knock you out right from the rip. Won't be able to breathe 1 second. You won't be able to blink 1 second between these two. If Frivola manages to come in and close the distance, he does have these nice power slams with the wrestling. He can sit there and slam the life out of his opponents possibly. I mean, his pace is so hellacious that at the end of the first round, you can easily find him being gassed out. You know what I mean? The negatives that I did see on Frivola, though, he can get rocked. He likes to reach out for punches instead of blocking them or just getting out of range with his feet. This guy likes to sit there and try to parry stuff or reach for him, and I mean, that's never good. He can get rocked. But, I mean, when he does get rocked, he can recover decently fast. But, I mean, you look at the money line between these two, -155 on Otman Azatir, +135 on Matt Frivola. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make this an official pick here with Otman Azatir here. I see the value, -155. I feel like that's a great value on this guy. You're not going to get him at this price against anyone that's going to not be good. I mean, I feel like this is our last chance to get him at a price like this against an opponent that he should win against. You know what I mean? I feel like Matt Frivola is a level down below him. Yeah, Otman Azatir gets the win here. I feel like he goes ahead, gets us our best value of the night for as a official pick goes. But yeah, Azatir here gets the win for his -155. I love it. Love the pick. All right, y'all. Things start to get juicy. Jessica I gets Joanne Calderwood. All right. Let's see. We got these two fighting here at 125. Jessica I is an OG, 15-8, 34 years of age. She's 5'6". She's not really offensively going to put out a lot of punches. She's not going to really come out and try to, like, throw volume. But she does have some pop on her shots. I don't say she has absolute knockout power, but she can be knocked out with a good kick or a good punch like we seen her against Valentina Shevchenko. I mean, you look across the cage at Joanne Calderwood, 14-5, 5'6", 35 years of age, also OG. Joanne's a kickboxer, trains with Roxanne Modafferi. She has these rare takedowns. She likes to get trips, you know what I mean? Get Muay Thai clinches, likes to trip you down, get you down to the ground. Joanne, she throws a lot of straight attacks, you know what I mean? Right down the pipe. As far as 1-2s and teep kicks go, everything's coming straight down the pipe. I mean, like I said, she got some good Muay Thai knees. She can be taken down and controlled, though, as we seen in her last fight against Jennifer Maia. You get her down to the ground, you could possibly keep her down there and slowly wear her out with ground and pound. But nonetheless, you look at the money line between these two. The bookies got them at an almost pick 'em range. Calderwood's going to be coming in at -125. Jessica I's bouncing back at a +100. I think Calderwood goes ahead and gets the win. I think she's going to win off of points. I think this fight goes to the judges. I think Calderwood goes ahead and just gets a split decision type win here. I think it's going to be a close fight. Won't be betting on neither one of these two. But for a pick, I'll take Calderwood here to get the win. Calderwood But it's going to be a good fight, I feel. All right, y'all. Co-main event. And once again, I just want to thank all y'all for coming through. Like I said, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I love y'all. Man, we going to keep it going. But, man, we going to be doing our thing, y'all. I just appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? It's hard work, dedication leads to success all the time, y'all. No matter what you're doing out here in life. Hard work, dedication. But, all right, co-main. Dan Hooker, Mike Chandler. Well. We've been waiting on Mike Chandler. This guy coming from Bellator, making his UFC debut, 21-5. He's 34 years of age, 5'8". I mean, this guy, you throw on the tape, man. This guy's impressive. I mean, he got these nice suplexes. He got these nice power slams. And this guy, when he starts off in the first round, I mean, he got strong strikes. I feel like everything that his opponent blocks is still doing damage. Punches, kicks to the body, kicks up top, kicks to the legs. This guy, everything he throws is going to have some mean intent on it. I mean, look across the cage here at Dan Hooker. We got our boy coming in at 30 years of age. Just had a good fight with Dustin Poirier in the guy fighting in the main event. Dan Hooker, this guy's a very clean kickboxer. Guy's going to come through a very clean striking. I feel like this is going to be too much for Michael Chandler to sit there and really be able to handle. I feel like Dan Hooker welcomes him to the UFC with a nice knockout. But I mean, like I said, Mike Chandler is going to make it interesting in the first round. I feel like he's going to be able to make Hooker back up off him with the stronger strikes and make him back up, make him respect the power at first. But like I said, as we get into the second and third round, I think Dan Hooker starts to realize Chandler's falling off as far as energy go. And I think Dan Hooker goes in and gets the finish here via knockout. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Chandler could go and slam him on his head or whatever, but I don't see it happening. It's almost a pick-em between the two. Like I said, I see the value in here with Dan Hooker. I think he's going to whoop on Mike Chandler, just point him up, and he's going to look to eventually just break him down, knock him out. We go ahead, we take Dan Hooker here. I'm not going to make it an official pick just yet, but if you follow me on Twitter or anything, I might later into the week might make it an official pick on Dan Hooker, but not sure yet. But nonetheless, I'm going to sit back and take in this good fight. I think it's going to be a good one. See what Chandler can show us. But I'm going to go ahead. I take the Hooker here to get the win. I think he's going to outclass him. But all right, y'all. On to the main event. Our dogs, Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor. Both these guys, dogs, animals. We know who they are. I don't even think words can even do it. If you don't really know who these guys are, I mean, what are you even watching for? You know what I mean? I think McGregor comes in. He's beat him already once. I think McGregor goes ahead and does it again. But, I mean, Dustin Poirier is going to have the biggest fire he's ever had in his belly. I think he realizes the opportunity that he has ahead of him. I think he has a chance to show the world that he can knock potentially, quote-unquote, the best striker in the UFC out. I think that's what he's going to come in intending to do. But I think Conor McGregor, I think he gets the win here. Wouldn't be shocked if Poirier pulls off the win, but as a pick, I'll take Conor McGregor. On the money line, Conor McGregor has no value, I feel like, here between the two. The bookies made the numbers the way they are based on that McGregor's beat him once. But I think McGregor is going to get it done, but it won't be nowhere as easy as it was the first time. Dustin's a very improved fighter since the last time these two have fought. I mean, it's going to be a good fight, like I said. This has the potential to be the fight of the night also. Like I said, between this one and Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Ribas. One of these two fights is going to have my dude Nelson. Shout out to my dude Nelson. Salute. Friends since like 7th, 8th grade. But yeah, I think McGregor goes ahead and gets the win here. It's going to be a very good fight. I think it goes all 5 rounds. I think it goes to the judges. A lot of blood, war. It's going to be a classic. But yeah, McGregor. All right, y'all. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to recap on everything real quick. I'm going to throw some props out there for y'all to think about, weigh on your mind, you know what I mean? And I mean, but like I said, we're going to sit back and we're going to see what it brings us. Like I said, I can see Albazi going ahead inside the distance wouldn't be a bad look. Evelev inside the distance wouldn't be a bad look. Muradov with the knockout prop wouldn't be a bad look. Khalil Roundtree with a knockout, I feel like is the best prop of the night. Most confident prop of the night. Khalil Roundtree with the knockout. Juliana Pena, I think she gets a submission win here. I think, like I said, I think she uses it against Sarah McMahon. I think uses the wrestling against her. I think she gets a submission against Sarah McMahon. We'll take Pena with the submission. We got our boy Antonio Carlos Jr., shoe face. I think he starts to slowly wear Tavares down. I think he gets a submission there. We got our boy Arman. I think he got a very clean strike, and I think he knocks Nasrat out. The knockout prop on that wouldn't be too bad, I bet. Marina Rodriguez, if I had to pick between the two, or Amanda Ribas, my best prop on that, like I said, I'm not betting against neither one of them. I don't even want to pick against either one of them, but my best prop on that is that fight doesn't go the distance, period. On either side, it just doesn't go to the judges. Like a boy Ottoman Azatir here with a knockout or a submission inside the distance. That wouldn't be a bad look, just inside the distance on Azatir. Joanne Calderwood. I could see that possibly going to the judges. A decision win for Calderwood wouldn't be a bad look. But at the same time, a knockout prop on Calderwood wouldn't be a bad look neither. Just got to see which one, got the best value between decision and knockout. And then on our main event between Dan Hooker and Mike Chandler, the knockout for Dan Hooker, I feel like that's going to be a good prop. It might not have a great value, but I think it's going to be a good prop to take. And then on our main event, I think the best prop on that is going to be McGregor decision or fight goes the distance, goes to the judges. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a prop guy. I like to pick either side of the fight, bet on that fighter. But like I said, y'all, episode 3, UFC 257, y'all. I appreciate all y'all coming through, tuning in. Like I said, we all about cashing checks over here. We gonna get money. That's what we do out here. I love y'all. You know what I mean? We gonna keep it trill out here. One love. You know what I mean? And let's make a real quick recap on our official picks too. Khalil Roundtree official pick. Our boy Arman could be an official pick. Our boy Ottoman Azatir could be an official pick. And Dan Hooker could be the official pick. And like I said, y'all, just go ahead and do your thing. But like I said, it's all on y'all. You got to put in the hard work. I'm just one opinion, but you do what's feel best. And nonetheless, I wish you all much success. All right, y'all. One love.